What's up everybody, I'm back in a series and this is Sakura Succubus. First of all, I slightly stretched the image, ever so slightly. It might not be noticeable. It doesn't look noticeable to me. For some reason this game didn't want to go on full screen that way. Every time it did, it freaking loaded real hard. Like you can't see any of the screen. You might be able to see the start button, like it's zoomed in like super far. I don't know why I did that. First soccer game that's done that to me. And probably why, since Soccer MMO, on a different channel I did that game, and I think something like that similar happened to me. Either that one or one before. It's only happened once. So I kinda had to stretch it so you guys can see the top bar or anything. Secondly, I checked the reviews for this, and some people say it's good, but some people say it's not. It's actually really short. I got it on deal, so it's like $7.50. So most people I've seen haven't even played it for 2 hours now. They haven't played it for 2 hours. I might hit 2 hours because I'm going to be voicing it all like I always do. If it turns out to be only 2 hours, I might either do it all in one go or I might do 2 a day. Now if it's 4 or 5 hours, I'll do what I normally do. I'll just record, you know, this video, the next video, in the same day, then after that it'd be every day it uploads. So I don't know, you might get a lot, you might not. Depends. I heard this ain't that good. Plus they're also doing a male protagonist. It's the Wing Cloud. People who make this usually do Yui stuff, you know. Kinda like what I'm doing with Force Guardian right now. They usually do that kind of dynamic. So not many people liked it. I know Soccer Angels had the same dynamic too. So I never beat that one, but I know that there was a male protagonist in that too. So, I don't know. I prefer the Yui on Yui thing, but I guess it's kind of hard to make a Succubus game when they mostly go after guys. It'd be weird to have a Succubus go after a girl. It'd be cool dynamic to see something like that though. It'd be pretty cool. So anyway, enough talking. I don't know how long this is gonna be. This might actually be kind of short because of what people are saying. I also heard that it's not that good either at all. It's okay, but I would say though, my opinion might change. It might be the same, but if it's like I've seen it on reviews, well, I guess it may take longer to make them because they used to take about 3 months, 3 to 4 months to make a soccer game. Now they're doing about every month, there's at least one soccer game. And imagine, there's 12 months in the year, so that's 12 different soccer games to make. So, I don't know, I think they should go back to doing like 2 to 3, maybe 4 months to make a good game. It wasn't true like Sakura Fox Adventure I think it was, but I started really noticing them doing it every month. So let's start. And I can do that because why not? We got a cool little item. I don't know if all these goes to Succubus, but Succubus is something you don't want to miss with at all. Alright everybody, are you having a good time? Yeah! Yay! That makes me super happy. Thank you for your continued support from the bottom of my heart. This Katsuha really is amazing, isn't it? I can't believe how I survived to perform such an incredible video. It's what you deserve. AU. I'm gonna see it again, but that's the best one to think of. We love you, AU. We'll always support you. AU. Wow, you all sound so passionate. I'm just that you care so much about little old me. You know, when I first started out, I was just an underground idol. I didn't have many friends. Before when I big system, this was not more than a possible dream. I used to cover enemy songs on streets. I worked hard to memorize the lyrics and the footsteps, but I was just a novice and I messed up a lot. I never thought I'd come this far. Sometimes I thought about giving up. But I knew that would be spit in the face of all you wonderful people. They cheered me on even when I was on my lowest. AU, never gives up. You're strong. AU, keep fighting. I might mess up. I said AU, I'm just saying. You can do it, anything. We love you, AU. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. When I was still a beginner, I knew I couldn't afford to take a single failure on my for granted. They never cheer me on. So I knew how to keep going. I don't want to cheer any of you down. I did that. I won't be able to come and sit when I go again. My path was a hard one, but I never gave up. I devoted my life and my very soul to the pursuit of being united. And now, I finally made it. You see on this stage of front of thousands and thousands of people, and I never felt more humble in my life. You guys are my life, and my love. My heart belongs to every single one of you. And so, I'm going to dedicate this next song to you. This is my latest single, Overflowing Feelings. Let's go! Alright, this is what I've been waiting for. This is such a hype song. I'm getting goosebumps already. I can't believe that AU loves us so much. She's not like the other idols out there. She really does value her fans. She's so pure and beautiful. I just can't get enough of her cute smile. I'll support you into the end of time, AU. For now and ever, you know, only really go for me. AU. Okay, real life really go. That's a good way to put that. Yeah, that's right. AU. Ah, jeez, what am I doing in my life? Maybe that's our protagonist. I stare at the stage, my hands jammed in my pockets as the lights dim. The crowd falls silent, quiet. It's so silent I can hear a pin drop. If I was as crazy about EQ, AU, or some of the other fans, I'd probably consider it an immense privilege to even stay in the same room as she is, no matter how far away I am from the stage. I'm sure for some of the guys here, this is the happiest night of their lives, and me, age man standing next to me, is actually crying. Some diehard AU fans are acting like this conscious religious experience, and I guess I can't fault them for it, ridiculous though it seems to me. Gods are so very different from idols. Part of me wishes I could join in the hype, but this isn't really my scene. I'm pretty anxious too. When my boss finds out what happened today, he's going to kill me. If only the trains hadn't been delayed. Then I would have gotten here on time, and I would have made it to the front of the car like I've told you. I brought my camera equipment with me, but I can hardly see them now. I'm hammered in by dozens of men all wearing AU shirts and holding glow sticks. There's barely enough room to shrink around a cat, letting alone with a large industrial standard camera. This might be one of the worst nights of my life. This concert hall is huge, but it's not enough to accommodate all of AU's fans. It's way too popular. I've stood through about 15 different tracks so far, and my ears are still ringing from the crowds yelling at AU's adorable vocals. I don't think I can take much more of this. Hope this is the last song. Slowly, almost menacingly, the background music of AU's latest song begins to hear. Pushed louder and louder, which I can feel level button through the down. So loud my teeth start to chatter, and my whole body trembles from nervous energy. Light burst upon the stage like fireworks, once more revealing AU's perfect body. The crowd, as suspected, goes nuts. AU strikes a pose. She has one arm out slow, beckoning the crowd, while on her hand pulls about her microphone. AU's gaze sweeps across the scene, close to spread out before her. She smiles really as though thinking each and every one of her friends, thinking. For a moment, her eyes seem to catch mine. Her face lingers, all her colors upon me. I feel my skin moving. As she picked me out of the conversation in my life. I'm sorry about so many people on top, but it's not because she be sick. I'm not even one of AU's fans. I'm not at this country because I love her music. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm singing for high-pitched voices to no one. Does AU know this? Is that why she's shocking me? Sorry, I feel exposed. I'm not like that even, but I'm just looking at my story. I shouldn't know. The bright light from my eyes, I wince. For a while, AU continues to hold my gaze, she stays in her eyes large and unassuming. Then she begins to sing. He said she has a known voice, a high-pitched voice, and I really got in my mind a very high-pitched noise, a high-pitched voice, and it really gives me a headache already just thinking about how like annoying her voice is. Oh, this is just great. Now what am I gonna do? I lose power on the sidewalk. It gets away, bounces a handful of times before it's swallowed by the darkness. There's street is dark, illuminated only by a few street lamps. It's code to a shuttle. I'm not sure what time it is. AU's concert finished at around 9:30, but then there was the handshake event I had to go to. I attended on the off chance I might be able to get a brief word with the famous AU and a couple of photos, but it wasn't to be. I waited in line to shake AU's holy hand for well over an hour. I was almost in the front of the crew where the handshake event ended, and there was the first unfortunate enough not to me I face to face was told to screw up by his security guard. Well, he didn't say it quite those terms. There were more apologies to walk, but that's what it boiled down to. Sorry, but it's getting late. IU has a busy schedule. We need to cut this handshake event short for now. I apologize for those of you who are unable to see AU. Please, support her during the next concert. You'll get another chance to see her then. With that, we would have missed. My camera weighs heavy in the bag looped on my shoulder. I wish I had the chance to actually use any of it. If only the trains haven't been delayed. If only. If only. He's going to meet her, like, I don't know. Just to remind you, I'm still a little sick. Feel much better than yesterday, though. Just had to talk for a long period of time. But I got like 10 hours of sleep, so I'm good. It's not my fault that I got to the concert late. The delays, it couldn't be helped. Try explaining that to my boss on Monday, though. I know he'll pin the blame on this debacle squarely upon my skinny shoulders, as these would chew me out to the whole rail company. I seem to be sounding a lot lately. I think I must be stressed out or quick or lack of sleep. Who knew being a photographer could be such hard work? It's almost midnight on a Saturday. It won't be the first time my boss has made me work during the weekends, and it certainly won't be the last. I came all the way out here so I could take pics of IU's latest concert, but I didn't get a single snapshot. What a waste of time. Yawn. I yawn, press the one hand gets by keep it mouth. It's late. I should probably head home. I feel exhausted and I have something of a headache. Curled up in the bed and washing my head on a nice soft pillow sounds like heaven by now. But true, I come to this part of Tokyo and part of me is craving a drink. There's a lot of nice high-class bars around this area, and I sure could use a pick-me-up. If I dally too long, the train should stop running, then I'll at least spend the night in a hotel, and that sounds like a pain. But I can cross that bridge when I get to it. Somewhat cheered by my plan, I turned neatly on my heels. It's a pretty nice bar around here, only a short walk. My aching legs could use some exercise, and an insistent wearing hips bring some color to my cheeks. I've not gone more than a handful of steps, however, when I pause. There's a lone woman crossing the street pale at me, walking in the opposite direction. Her hair is low, her features obscured by the dark, but something about her looks familiar. Is that chick? Her hair is light orange-brown color. Light orange-brown. I don't see no brown in the hair, but okay. And it's tied back into two cute twin tails. These twin tails stream behind her like bear nose as she walks, fluttering in the breeze. I'll recognize her hair anywhere if I haven't seen it illuminated by the bright lights of a stage an hour ago. It's AU. No way. I wonder why she's walking the nighttime Turkish street alone. Since she's the famous idol, shouldn't she be chaperoned by at least a dozen bodyguards? This doesn't make sense. There's no reason AU should be out at a time like this. Maybe this woman isn't AU. It could be somebody who just so happens to look a lot like her. That's a punch, but she's even wearing the same cute pink and white outfit she wore while she was performing. Her skirt is a many layered, one-foot work of art. It layered like a fancy wedding cake, and on top of her head there sits a small and all magical hat. Her arms and legs are bare, exposed to the elements. She's wearing a very tall, impressive pair of heels that's making a loud clacking noise with every step. It was hard for me to see her clearly during the concert, given I was so far away from the stage. It was nothing more than a blur, barely visible among the heads of thousands of fans. Now, however, she's standing approaching close to me. She's only a few feet away, so on the other side of the street. She feels less like an incredible, untouchable island and more like a regular human being, which of course she is. AU might be beloved by millions of people across Japan, but she's not inflatable. She doesn't have magical powers, and she's no goddess to be worshipped at altar. Well, this is like a succubus, so she could be a succubus. She could be looking for her next meal. As a regular girl of outdoor heroes of ours, she'll probably be pretty short. She's less impressive now in the Grand Street than she was on the stage, but she feels more approachable. I was just limited in my ability to take AS photos for image photos. I thought I feared my style, but this could be my lucky break. If I accidentally made Mr. Pose for a pic or two, my crew would be saved. AU, hey, AU. I don't know if I'm saying hey AU is the right way to address a famous celeb like AU, but neither do I care. These photos aren't going to take themselves. Uh-oh. AU pauses his tone, so I left personally confused frown. The moment I see her face, the air was knocked out of my lungs. It's definitely her. There's nobody else like this groupie. This is the idol who's captured millions of hearts ever since her official debut. This is the eye I've ever seen in magazine on the TV screen and plastered on billboards all over Tokyo. She seems like a tsundere, to be honest. I thought maybe it should be different, but she seems to follow the way she acted seems to follow the trope of saying stuff to appease her fans but don't care for them long. It's the same I saw, albeit begrudgingly, as she performed on stage, bathed in a sea of lights. I can't let it go. The future of my career is right on this. I don't want to be fired. AU! What? AU took a step back, alarmed. Who are you? Don't come any closer to me, you creep. I'm carrying pepper spray in my bag, and I'm not afraid to use it on a Mongol like you. That's fine. You can pepper spray me or call me a Mongol or anything you want. You can even ask me to bow before your feet. Anything's fine. Just don't let me take your photo. A photo? You mean like an underscore photo? Are you some sort of prophet? No, I'm not. I'm just a humble photographer because I want to do my job. Please, will you pose for me? Hey, it doesn't sound moved by my cries. If anything, she looks downright disgusting. She winkles her nose. What will happen to approach normal fans, huh? It takes a few more hard steps back. Leave me alone, you bullshit user. I'm not interested in pushing for a shortcut photographer like you. But, hey, you, please listen. No, back off. I'll call the police. I mean it. You're not more than an insect to me, and I have no qualms about squashing you. Leave me alone. Jeez. But I thought the promise of maybe not being shot up I might be a boss, but in the fight is too heated a holy grow for me to pass up. I took the next step forward. Aya tries to retreat, but I'm faster than she is, and she is wearing a very high pair of heels. Aya told her she teeters. It looks like she's gonna fall. She opens her mouth for longer than the high-pitched squeal image from her lips. Kya! Aya, wait, hold on. Aya might have called me a monk and a bug, and it's true I have no fond feelings for music, but I still don't want to get hurt. I need to try to help her. So I throw caution to the wind. I dive forward, seizing Aya's wrist with my arm and pull her teeter body against mine. What are you? Unfortunately for me, gravity is harsh and mistress, now I'm unable to resist her. I fall over backwards. Aya's prone body still pressed against my arm. Cut my teeth to get away from impacts. So far, time seems slow to trickle. The second turns to minutes, which turns to hours. And then my fly with thunder and warring clutch, I collapse against the cold, gray sidewalk. Ouch. I lie there for a few moments, raining in the still up at the scary night sky. My hair is pattering like the speakers of Aya's concert, and my back is killing me. Hope I haven't broken any bones. Since I touched my fingertips, they seem to be working on them, at least. As a photographer, my fingers are pretty important. I try to sit up, but I can't. There's a weight pressing down my chest. It's... I thought maybe she's laying on the chest, but maybe she's sitting on the chest? I don't know. Ayu? The famous Ayu like Ayu, Japan's beloved resource, sitting stored me like a cowgirl. Her legs are spread, her thighs pinning me in place, but her skirt is all woven up. She holds one hand to her head, wrenching as she tries to gather her balance. She looks dazed and confused, but I don't think she was hurt. I was able to shake her from the worst of the fall. I took the full blind impact. For a sake, all to protect her pretty face, and I'm glad it works. You want to look at photos of a film's eye with a bruised eye and a split lip. I'll get into a weird trouble if I try to publish pics like that. Speaking of taking photos, crap. I was forgotten about my bag slug across my chest. Very expensive tough to range steel equipment. I didn't buy any of the equipment myself, it was released by my company. My boss was warning me before I head off my assignment to take care of the expensive camera lenses he trusts me with. This equipment is worth more than your life. If you break it, I'll break one of your arms. You understand? Like a Sawawa? That's a lot. Dang it! The words forced to weigh out my chest. My lungs feel constrained by both my mountain anxiety and the weight of Ayu's body. I haven't checked the stomach badly, but I'm already feeling the worst. It quite sound like hurt as I feel over. But if that wasn't my skull, crumbling on itself like a paper plate for all my equipment. My camera's broken and being pushed, but I take a pic of Ayu, even though she's right in front of me. I screwed up yet again. My boss is gonna be so ticked off. Why'd I have to come over civil work as such a critical junction? What drops on the line as it is, without adding more to the destruction of company property to the list of my sins. Ayu might be attractive, but she isn't worth this much trouble. Now I want nothing more than to drink myself into oblivion. Hey, Ayu? I blink up at Ayu, her pretty face swims before me, when vague and hasty thanks to my pounding headache. I'm sorry about all that, I know you might be in a state of shock, but would you mind getting off of me? It's hard to breathe, you see. Ayu doesn't reply. Instead, she stares at me, her eyes blinking on seeing, her mouth slack. Her show hasn't skipped from her body, has it? I mean, I don't think that accidentally slid inside her, so I don't know what happened. Has she gone into a state of catatonic shock? Since Ayu's neither and the problem under that, she must be bound by quietness for contact. Wish I was allowed to spend my time in movies of opposite sex. It'd be the first time she's ever been so close and pushing with a man, a man who isn't a father, I mean. That might explain why she's staring at me so intensely. She looks like she's just clapped eyes on an extraterrestrial. Dang. I close once more, my head and my lungs on fire, as if it wasn't bad enough. If it wasn't bad enough that I've potentially booked and tens of thousands of yen worth of camera equipment, it's beginning to look like I might book an Ayu too. I only reached out to grab her because I want to help. I was trying to spare her from sustaining too much damage. I never meant to cause you so much harm. Ayu, I can't let myself panic if I do. I might start Ayu even more. I need to be cool, calm, and push through like a doctor. Though, given the circumstances, it's quite a tall order. The way Ayu's body is pressed against me, I can feel the warmth of her skin through my clothes, not to mention the fullness of her thighs. Her lips are pursed, and her cheeks are dusted with a wet blush, my bad. She looks utterly delectable, much like the fake strawberry that adorns her tiny top hat. I don't think much of Ayu's singer voice, but I can finally see a pretty clear detail why she's so enduringly popular. She's insanely good looking, and unlike a lot of other celebs who hide behind extensive photo ad, and she looks even better in person. She smells good too, kind of like strawberries. The cool wind runs through Ayu's hair, wafting her scent towards me. Her unique aroma fills my nostrils, while her body consumes my eyes. Now my five senses know nothing other than Ayu. The hardness and the coldness of the sidewalk mitch away. I just drop a pain in the back of my head. All of a sudden, it doesn't matter like that, I can't breathe. I want this moment to last a lifetime, but that's hardly practical. If anyone sees us like this, we're done for. Ayu's reputation will be in shreds. Unless, of course, she claims that, but that's so, then I can forget about my vocal-related woes and I'll be sent straight to prison instead. Yahoo! This is bad. I need to try to wiggle my way out of this position, or things go from bad to worse. Ayu, please, we can't say like this, not in the middle of public streets. I don't want to sound rude, but would you mind moving for both our sakes? Ayu breathes heavily, her Olympia's chest rises and falls, and her thighs clench against my waist. Right then, excusing herself from me, she's gripping me more intensely than ever. Ayu, please. I tried to dissuade her, but she laid a biggest grip the fabric of my shirt, and then she does something truly improbable. She begins to grind her hips against me. Didn't expect that one. She's kinda in the mood right now. I wonder what got over. I lie there like a pin bug. I'm so stunned I hardly know what to think or feel. This is... Let's save. Forget how much I have to go to just to save. This is a credit, but this is taking things too far. Hard to tell which one I should pick. But if we go into theme about different Indians and people you could be with and all that, it probably makes sense to say this is incredible. I mean, come on, you guys wouldn't wanna. I personally would think I'd be thinking this is taking it too bit too far because we just met, but I mean, it's a visual novel. I could replay this. I'm this perfect pilgrim of feminine beauty keeps women against me. I won't be responsible for my future actions. She's so cute, and the layer moans spin from my mouth are delightful. I was never a big fan of AU, but if this keeps up, she might just convert me. After this is over and done, will I be obligated to take the rest of her conscience? Will I have to fork out the cash to buy all of her new CDs? How much are tickets for performances? It'd be hard to do that if I let my job go. And it'd be even harder if I get sent to prison. I know I should put an end to this, but I'm a weak man. Iris and not be good looking, and she's more appealing than ever when she isn't talking in that annoying high-pitched voice of hers. Her mom's. It's so sexy it should be a crime. I want to feel more of Iris' perfect body against mine. I want to hold her. I want to kiss her. I am blank. She looks down at me, her fingers still cord, the fabric of my shirt all left first. Why I still look glassy like the day before. And though she's still blushing, her brow is furrowed. She doesn't look like she's enjoying herself. In fact, she seems downright tense. You. Yes, what is it? You, I'm gonna get like smacked. You put. I just slaps my cheeks. She slaps it so hard my teeth rattle and start to explode behind my eyelids. That's probably gonna leave a mark. There, now the right side of my face is throbbing. What a nice way to cap off the night. I can't believe you were trying to take advantage of me like that. Out in the open, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're the absolute worst. Oh, you push yourself off me. She gets her feet still teetering in her hair still glows. Your mind would be ashamed if she could see you right now. You're less than insect. You're even less than wrong. You don't even deserve to exist on the same plane as such worthy creatures. I'm gonna say this for one. I don't like women like this. I hate women that think they're so high and mighty about everybody else. I don't like that. I just don't. And just give it to her. Honestly, makes you want to hit her. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't hit females unless I give a reason to. Like if they punch me, and she kind of did, I guess, in a way. But still, well, then again, though, I probably wouldn't have done that because I would kind of deserved it. But I just don't like her at all. I despise this girl, actually. I don't care if she's an idol, she fucking sucks. At least worms and spiders help the environment. They're part of the ecosystem, but you're just a waste of space. You don't deserve to live. Why don't you just die? But yeah, I'll kill you myself. I really will kill you. Ayu doesn't try to help me back to my feet. Instead, she spits toward me, even more coarsely through the harshness of chemicals. I try to get up, but Ayu doesn't make it easy for me. Slapping my face wasn't enough to satisfy the self-righteous rage because she kicks my sin. I sag her back, hissing doubled over with pain. Dang it. Ayu's hears are very sharp and pointed and being kicked by them hurts. At least Ayu's hatred has helped to ease my raging passions. I don't feel turned on anymore. Instead, I feel pain, upset, and confused. I wasn't trying to take advantage of you. You feel, and I want to steady you. It's because of me that you didn't hurt yourself. Couldn't you thank me for that at least? Thank you? Ayu stares at me incredulously. Why should I thank you? I never would have thought if you hadn't called out to me, you moron. Well, I guess she's not wrong about that. That's one point to Ayu. Besides, I bet you wanted me to land on top of you. You were practically throbbing with anticipation. You're the worst, and I want to see you again. You're lucky I'm not going to call to a place on you, sick. Okay. Never talk to me ever again. This is an order. Ayu turns her much off. She munches herself all the while, her arms shrinking back and forth on her sides like her shoulders. I'm not sure what she's saying inside. There were a few choice bits and pieces of her angry monologue fed her back to me on the cool breeze. Lucia, who does he think he is? Attractive or anything, not my type, so. Like that before, must be a trick. Don't let him get the better of you. He's not special about that guy. I know, maybe I'm so stunned by my unexpected encounter with Ayu, I go and stand there with mouth agape. It's only a few minutes have elapsed and I has faded from view that I finally returned to my senses. My ears are throbbing and my back aches, but I don't think I've broken anything. Not something to be thankful for, at least. But the same can't be said for my Kima. I take one cushy look into my bag and soon wish I hadn't bothered. There's no two ways about it, my boss is definitely going to carry his Kima book. Oh, what today? I'm sitting in the smoky bar, nursing some cocktail or another. I'm not sure what it's called and neither do I really care. I'm sure I'd never been arrived at this bar and more than late intimidated by the vast selection of drinks available. I asked the bartender to make up whatever cocktail they wanted.